Go, 1, 2, 3. Hey everybody, it's Sandra Davis, and I am coming at you from snowy Northern Virginia. We're finally getting some snow today, and I bring to you today the lovely Siobhan, but you're going to have to pronounce your last name.
Niquette.
It's so easy compared to what it looks like. So Siobhan Niquette, and she comes with us today from a mug of positivity, which I absolutely need a good mug right now because it's gotten cold and it is snowing. So tell us about you. How are you doing? Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to share a little bit about me and my mug of positivity. So as Sandra said, my name is Siobhan Niquette. I live in Central Massachusetts, and I'm part of the Pinnacle Women's Networking of Worcester chapter.
Worcester!
Woohoo!
Yes.
I have been with Steep Tea, or Sipology by Steep Tea, for about 18 months now. I started off just loving tea. Actually, I didn't love tea before I found Sipology. I hated tea. And when my friends joined, I started drinking it. I'm going to get interrupted by my little...
That's all right. Oh, look at that. Hi, how are you? Did you just wake up?
She's having her quiet time on the couch.
Aw. But like kind of like what I could do, right? I'm on my couch.
Right? Are you gonna play with my diffuser? There's tea in there. Please be careful. So as you can see, I'm also a mom. I have 3 kids. This is my middle, Kennedy. My youngest is napping and my oldest is at school. So I'm very busy on top of owning my own loose leaf tea business, right?
Awesome.
Yeah, so we've been in Massachusetts now for a year and a half, about just as long as I started my business. When we moved, I was like, I'm ready for a fresh start. I'm ready to start my business. I fell in love with tea. I was ready to actually share it and make some income with it. So
interesting. So you know what? That brings up a good point because, you know, moving into a new area and really not knowing anyone, and yet you started it's a direct sales business, correct?
Yeah.
You started a direct sales business. So, I mean, that says a lot. That says you got some moxie there, chickie. And I think it's wonderful that you believed in what they're doing. And I love the direct sales model. I think it's fabulous. I think more people should get involved. In fact, not everybody likes to bring up our lovely president, but I one time heard him say that if he didn't have all the real estate and stuff he did, he would get into direct sales. And because it's such a great format, and I think it's wonderful. So congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you.
So what is your favorite part about your business, may I ask?
My favorite part is being able to help other people in ways that they never thought that they could get relief or get help. So for me, I started drinking tea. I was not a tea drinker, like I had said, but I started drinking tea because when my youngest was born, I was told to cut out coffee, and he was my 3rd baby, and I'm like, I can't cut out coffee. I don't know what you're thinking. So my friend was like, you know what, try matcha instead. The caffeine is going to be slowly released, so it might not be as harsh on his stomach. So I did, and all of our issues went away. And I'm like, okay, sign me up. I am hooked. So now I love that I can help other people who are like, hey, I really want to have a healthier diet. I want to cut out sodas. I want to eliminate coffee or drink less coffee. I have the tools for them. I love that I can actually help them to find different alternatives.
Very good. That's awesome. Yeah, there's something special about tea. I don't know what it is. I mean, I guess it's just the warmth, the at-home feel.
And turning off one of our infusers. If I don't point it out, she's never going to stop.
That's okay. That's all right. Yeah, show us some of the stuff. I mean, it's okay. And at the end of the day, it's a great way. My husband, I tried to get him involved in drinking tea, so I'm going to have to place an order with you. But he and I have started enjoying a cup at night before we go to bed. We changed our diet. I haven't eliminated my coffee. However, I actually drink unsweetened, fresh brewed iced tea pretty much all day long. That's my go-to. I have to have my iced tea. But so let me ask you this. Have you had an obstacle in your business that you have actually conquered? And if so, can you
Yes, I have.
Okay. Tell us how you kind of have gotten around that obstacle.
I mean, I am clearly a busy woman who doesn't have any control over her schedule or how things go. So I've really had to learn to let go of the reins. I'm a perfectionist. I like to be in control. I like to be told I'm right. So when I have kids who are running my schedule, it was really hard for me to say, okay, I'm working now, I'm done working. I'm hanging out with you now, I'm done doing that. So I really had to find that balance. And I'm telling you, if you don't have a good planner, you're probably going to struggle with this too. So I found a planner. I found a system that worked for me. That's an over there toy. I found a system that worked for me, and then things kind of fell in place. You know, I know that I have a certain amount of time I work. I have a certain amount of time I want to work a day, and then I fit it in any way that I possibly can, as you can see.
So are you willing to share what the name of your planner is?
Yeah, I use the Concepts notebook. It's CNCPTS, Concepts with no vowels.
Okay, well, maybe you can put that down in the link below when we get this
I will
posted. So awesome. Good to hear that, because planning is everything, I think. And you guys, so I'm going to back it up and I'm going to ask another question. Back to Sipology, you guys have some great, you don't have just tea, you have some great items. Serve your tea, share your tea. There's all kinds of neat gadgets you offer too, right?
Yeah, so.
Do you drink tea, little one?
Do you drink tea?
No, I bet you do.
I drink unicorn tea.
Yes.
Unicorn tea. Oh, I'd like to have a glass of that. That sounds like what mommy had. That sounds like what I have late at night at the bar.
Yes. We do have a color changing it's called Unicorn Kisses. And so when that first came out, I was like, Kennedy, this is right up your alley. It's a fruit tea and it's amazing, and it's even better steeped in wine.
Oh, wow. So, go Kennedy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We have a lot of other things other than just tea. Our founder, Tanya, was really adamant about not just bringing high quality loose leaf teas to people that she knows and loves, but she wanted to make accessories to make making loose leaf tea easy, because
that's kind of a sickness.
Yeah,
that right there. They've got some great stuff. I've seen it. I've seen it somewhere, probably at a vendor show, but I'm telling you, neat concepts.
Yes.
With the way things are served.
She's trying to find innovative ways for people to love tea. It's not just your grandma's tea anymore. You know, we're in 2020 now.
Yeah.
She follows the trend. So
yeah. So I have got to add also that you're quite the social media pro.
I try.
You've done a very good job. I've talked to your motivator there at Pinnacle Women of Worcester, and I don't know why I can never say Worcester. And she turned me on to you, and you guys did that Zoom call for us about Instagram, and that really was huge. So I'm going to revisit that also when I post this. We're going to repost your Instagram, little tutorial that you did for us. It was great information. Thanks. What else are you a pro at in the social media realm besides Instagram, or is that your baby?
Well, Facebook is my baby, but stories more specifically, you can talk when I'm all done, okay? So Facebook is my baby. I mean, I feel like I've tried to get into Instagram and I like it, but I really love stories in general. Whether it's on Instagram or Facebook.
It's a lot of fun.
That's the bread and butter. At least for me it is. I have a lot of fun. You can really show who you are and your personality. And the fact that it goes away in 24 hours, I'm like, well, whatever, it's going away. It's not going to be here forever. I don't care. It's less pressure in my mind.
Yeah, well, don't be surprised if we will send her back around to you at some point to ask you if you want to do another one of those. We're lining up several of those, so if you would like to, we can re-talk again, and I appreciate it. So Kennedy, what did you want to say, sweetie? Hi. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and hang up now. And thank you so much. I enjoy you very, very much. You're a true bright light.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to have you a part of Pinnacle Women's Networking. And thank you so very, very much.
Yeah, well, thank you for letting me share.
Yeah, absolutely.
With my
Good
sidekick.
stuff.
I can't go anywhere without her, apparently.
That's all right. She's a doll. You know, so look for this. We'll get to, I need to post your Sipology link below.
Mhm.
And I hope everybody checks you out. And thank you so very much. And I'll talk with you soon. Okay.
Thank you so much. Bye.
All righty.
Hi.
Bye-bye.
Bye.